Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great milestone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan, coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Now, this lesson I'm going into here is about these mockers and scoffers. Alright, seeing that the time that we're living in, a lot of them are coming out bold. Alright, the nation of Israel are basically waxing worse and worse. Alright, because that is just prophecy, and that is also one of the signs to know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is almost here. Alright, now this video that you're seeing on your screen here is from the brother Manakazakba, the elder Salakia, the elder Manakazakba. Alright, and the title is video 2/3. Alright, it is the 2/3 of Israel will mock till destruction comes. Alright, and this is what they are doing. This is actually prophecy. Alright, now he just made this video, and as I saw this image, first thing run to my mind is when this rapper, 50 Cent, when he came out with the song Wangster. Alright, and he was dissing Ja Rule. Alright, and this just to show you how Jake are, the simple minded, the wicked, they like to mock, they like to scoff, they like to do all these kind of things, especially to the man of the Lord. Alright, now I want to bring out some scriptures, but I'll place a short clip of the video and we'll get into some scriptures.
It's gonna come based off of a little image that I got here, made in mockery. I actually got it from a brother, goes by the name of Aishayar Yasharala, and he made a video, and he was going to a video dealing with this, and I just thought I would snapshot it and go into my own video about it. Now, when you read it, it says at the top, "This is how you look, promoting this lie to our people."
And you see that? What it says to the top there, this is how you look, promoting this lie to the people, as the scripture goes into woe to them that call evil good and good evil. Alright, I'm gonna just get that real quick. This is the book of Isaiah 5:20. It says woe, alright, meaning destruction. Alright, woe unto them that call evil good. Alright, seeing the things that we're doing out on the highways and byways, seeing the kind of videos that we've been making, pushing out there on YouTube and TikTok and these different platforms, warning the people to turn back to the Lord, to turn back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. What they do, they call those things evil. Alright, it says woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. What is the good that they calling evil? Alright, the ways of this world. The ways of this world, the ways that Esau Edom has them in, that blind state of mind. Alright, celebrating Christmas, other pagan holidays and whatnot, like Eid and these different kind of things. Alright, Esau have them in that blind state, thinking that this is the ways of the people. These are the ways of the heathens, as the scripture talk about. Learn not the ways of the heathen. But Jake like those kind of wickedness. You understand? Because Esau Edom, this the so-called white man, he spoiled them in that way. Alright? He gave them all those access to enjoy these different paganism, gods and paganism customs. Alright? You just go there and you just go and have fun and whatnot. Do whatever you please. And no one could tell you anything. You only have one life to live. These are the things that Esau would tell you. And Jake loved these things. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. You see? This is what they do. They like the darkness. They like that way. They like that kind of way of the world. That's why the scripture also talk about this, roughly paraphrasing. Ye are like your father the devil. The lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning. Alright? And who's that person they're talking about there? Alright? Esau Edom. Because these elites, alright, they like to work in what? Secrecy. They like to work in darkness. They like to work behind closed doors. So this is exactly how their world is. And this is how Jake like it. So when we come out and we preach this word now, and we tell you to turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, or you come up with image like this and whatnot. Alright? And this image and all going off because you're not supposed to even have Frenches on your t-shirt. Alright? And this is showing you also that they don't even respect the 12 tribe sign. Alright? And the 12 tribe sign is full with what kind of people? The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. But these wicked Jakes and these 2/3 out there, alright, of Israel, they rather mock and scoff because they don't know better. Although we try to teach them better, they refuse to learn. Why? Because the Lord blinded them.
So first and foremost, this comes from Israelites. Disgruntled, unbelieving Israelites. And they're mocking two things. Number one, they're mocking the prophets, which this guy with the fringe shirt with the fake ass, supposed to be Shield of David, which we don't even have on any of our garments. None of our brothers do. Right? But anyway, they're supposed to be mocking the prophets, and then you see next to them the 12 tribe sign, which shows that more than likely this is from an Israelite who doesn't believe or subscribe to the 12 tribe sign. And you hear this a lot in these last days. You hear Israelites talking negative against the camps, which are the prophets, because you people out there got a misconception. You think that a camp is an organization. No, a camp is not an organization. It's not filled with men, women, children, and all of that. No, the camp is just the men to teach. That's it. That's what you don't really understand. The camp is a group of men teaching the word. That's all that it is.
Can. And he's right. So what we doing? We teaching this what? We teaching to edify Jake, to edify the elect. Alright? We get called out of the world to preach this word unto the elect. Only the elect will hear this word. The rest will stay blinded. Alright? Let's get some precepts. Let's go into some let's get into some scriptures and close it off. This is Job. Let me see, Job 24. And verse 13, it says, they are of those that rebel against the light. They know not the ways thereof, nor abide in the path thereof. Alright? And Jacob there, they refuse to learn this way. They refuse to understand this way. They refuse to listen to the man of the Lord. They rather mock. They rather make gimmick stuff and little skits and laugh at the men of the Lord. Because this what we're doing here is a serious thing. It's nothing to joke about. Alright? But the script, at the end of the day, the scriptures don't lie. Alright? The scriptures don't lie. The Lord say He comes in the whole volume of the book. His words are true. And everything that we read, everything that we show earlier is prophecy. Some things came to pass already and some things is already coming. Is still coming. Alright? And this is one of the stuff that is happening today. Mockers and scoffers in this last days. Alright? It says, the murderers rising with the murderers, Salakia. Alright, the murderers rising with the light kill it, the poor and needy, and in the night is as a thief. The eye also of the adulterer waited for the twilight, saying, no eye shall see me, and disquenched his face. Verse 16. In the dark they dig through houses which they had marked for themselves. In the daytime they know not the light, for the morning is to them evening, even as the shadow of death. If one know them, they are the terror of the shadow of death. Alright, so all these 2/3 are, at the end of the day, they rebel against the light. Alright, they rebelled against the light of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They refuse to hearken unto this word. Okay, they rather love wickedness. They rather do these kind of things. Because the Lord gave us laws, statutes, and commandments to follow. The Lord talked to us. The Lord make sure and give us these things to follow. But what Israel did, Israel turned their back. What the Lord did, He just, well, alright, He turned His face. Alright? And he scattered us on the four corners of the earth to serve other gods. And now our people are so gone, they're so far gone that they're not even remembering themselves. A lot of them right now, they understand that they are Israelites. That's the furthest they reach. But when it is you're telling them about the 12 tribe sign, and you're teaching them that, you know, what tribe they came from and what not, and so forth, they look at it and say, nah, that they don't believe these things. Alright? They rather say no, they don't believe these things. They rather believe on the things that they want to believe on. They rather pick and choose of the stuff in the scriptures, alright, that they rather believe on, and then discard of the rest. Alright? But the Lord said what? He comes in the whole volume of the book. Again, He comes in the whole volume of the book. And His words are true. But this is what Israel like. Israel like to be simple. Alright? But being simple in that state of mind is not going to get you anywhere. That's why you need the Lord. It says here, Proverbs 1:22. It says, how long ye simple ones will love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. You see, they hate knowledge. This is what they hate. A matter of fact, I have a scripture I want to bring out. Alright, so like here, there's a scripture I wanted to bring out at the beginning. It says here, Jude 1 and 17. It says, but beloved, remember ye the words which were spoken before of the apostles of the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, how that they told you there should be mockers in the last time. Alright? So in this last days, you see any mockers, you see any scoffers. Alright? Who should walk after their own ungodly lusts. You see? And this is what Israel like. They like to be in that way. They like to be in that mindset. They think that is a good thing. That's why the scripture talk about, as I read earlier on, Isaiah 5 and 20, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. Alright? They're going to get destruction upon them. They're going to get deleted. Alright? They came out with these kind of puppet stuff and whatnot to do what? To mock the man of the Lord. But you're not really doing us anything, When you think you're doing that, you're not doing us anything. You're actually coming against the Lord. Alright? As the scriptures say, the Lord say, they didn't hate you, but they hated me first. Alright? So you hate Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai first. You're thinking in that way because you're carnal minded. Alright? You want to think carnal minded and think that, hey, you love the Lord, but yet still you're coming against your brothers. A matter of fact, we're not even brothers with you all. Alright? Because all they don't speak the same language as us. All they don't follow in the righteous ways. All they are wicked. Alright? All they are wicked. All they just like all your father the devil. Alright, going back to the book of Proverbs 1, we're jumping down to verse 27. It says, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. Alright? When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Alright? So all the scoffing and the mocking, all they're doing, alright? When that time reach, that the Lord send his angels, alright? And the Lord himself also is coming to destroy this place, this wicked world. Alright? This wicked kingdom of Esau Edom. Then all they will want to call upon the Lord's name. But the Lord will not hear all here, because the doors is closed. And many all are going to call upon the wrong name. And the more they call upon the wrong names, the more destruction going to come upon all here. It says here, verse 29, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh. You see? So you want to hate knowledge, you want to like evil, you want to put evil for good, and you want to put good for evil, but then the Lord is going to destroy you. Alright? All this knowledge that we're giving out here, teaching all here, telling all you to turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all you refuse. Alright? But at the end of the day, that is all your lot. Alright, that is all your lot. That is what all you're destined to go through. Let's get the book of John. John 1 and 10. It says, He was in the world, and the world was made. And the world, Salaki, and the world was made by him. And the world knew him not. Alright? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Yahushai, Salakia, and the Alahayams. Alright? Which is the 144,000 men, hopefully like men. You know, they were there before the foundation of the earth. They are the ones who created the earth. Alright? But guess what? You all didn't know that. All you didn't know the Lord real name and all these different things from today. All you don't know these things, but we teaching all of these things. We bringing it back to all you, for all you to remember all your ways. But again, Israel is always going to rebel because they are stiff-necked people. All right. Let me see if I can get the next one. It's the book of John. The book of John 3 and 19. It says, And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world. Alright? Which is this truth, which is this understanding. And men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. You see that? So this truth, this light coming upon all you, to teach all you this word, to bring all you back to the Lord, but yet still all you rather darkness, all you rather the wickedness of this world, all you rather see man on man, woman on woman, and these kind of things taking place, and thinking, well, you know, everything is everything. It says here, verse 20, For everyone that doeth evil hated the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. Alright? And this is something all they don't like reproof. Alright? Or they don't like that. Or they like people to speak smooth words unto all you. Verse 21. But he that doeth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in power. Alright? Let me see if I can get the next one quick. It's same book of John 12 and let's see. (36). It says, While ye have light, believe in the light. Alright, believe in this truth, that ye may be the children of light. And you realize it in red writing, that is Yahushai speaking there, who the world is ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Alright, his name is Yahushai in the Hebrew tongue. It says here, These things spake Yahushai, and departed, and did hide himself from them. Alright? So all of them who hated the light and refused to turn back to the Lord hid himself from y'all. Alright? But in this time that we're living in, only the elect are being awake. Only the elect. Starting with 144,000. Alright? The ones who were created before the foundation of the earth. Let's jump down to verse 40. He says, He has blinded their eyes, and harden their heart, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, meaning their mind, and be converted, and shall Salakia, and should heal them. Alright? So the Lord is the one who's blinding these 2/3 and wicked jakes out there. Alright? All those who don't want to turn back, all those who refuse to listen, all those who want to put up these kind of images and say, well, hey, you know, we mocking all here, and you know, we go scoff and whatnot, we go do as we please. But hey, at the end of the day, that is their lot. Alright? They're playing a part of this movie. And this is the Lord's movie. If all they don't want to understand that, well then, hey, crap or smoke all their pipe, yes? Let's get the book of Romans, and I'll close it off with this one here. Romans 1 and verse 28. It says, and even as they did not like to retain power in their knowledge, alright, they don't like to retain the Lord's works, the Lord's understanding, the Lord's ways, alright, this truth, this 100% truth that we have in GMS here, alright, it says here, and even as they did not like to retain powers in their knowledge, power gave them over to a reprobate mind. See that? To do those things which are not convenient. Alright? So, hey, these jakes and them, they're gone. And there's no coming back for them until they get destroyed and they return back into the kingdom of heaven in their right mind, through the man of the Lord, through the elect of Israel. Alright? So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. Shalom and a bad bubble.